Let's do a little bit of a different walk this time. I'm going to try to cut the edge off a little bit and see if we don't, avoid the buffering a little bit. I just won't go as far out on the street. I'll walk in the grass. Probably burn more calories that way anyways. So I'm on square number 2. This is part 2 of my day 11 walk the square video. If you're new here to watching, because obviously there's nobody in here other than me, or on here, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I walk the square area near my home every day for 30 days at least. I'm thinking it's going to be 30 days. When I hit the 30-day thing, I'm probably going to celebrate. But I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. Not 3 squares every day, but right now, this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to, instead of walking all the way to the hard road, I will walk into Sarah's yard, the front yard, and see if it doesn't buffer like that, or rubber band, as Dolly was saying. Dolly never came back. Look at that. Maybe she didn't get the alert. That's okay. All right, well, just going to quietly walk for a minute and see what happens. See if anybody comes in. Hello, one person. Hello, 2 people. Yep, there's the buffer spot. It's still buffered. Oh well. I just can't walk that far, I guess, out onto the street. But if I'm burning as many calories and not. So, kind of interesting. It's almost prophetic. When we walk off of the straight and narrow path, our lives buffer. But when we walk on the straight path, it's even sailing, even keel, smooth sailing. Kind of prophetic, if you think about it. Most people take the easy road, the wide road, not the road where there's struggle and growth. Makes sense. All right, we are almost up to the corner, which means we're almost halfway done with square number 2. I don't know if it's really a square. Well, yeah, I guess it still would be kind of a rectangle, squarish thing, even though I didn't go all the way out onto the road the whole time. Maybe it's more like or not a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4-sided figure with a little slant in it. You know what I'm talking about? It's like straight like that, straight across, and then it goes kind of slided up, slanted, and straight across. Whatever that figure is. I'm not good in geometry. That's kind of the walk I just took. I sort of cut the corner off of the walk. That's all right. We got one more square after this, and then we're done for the day, unless people chat it up with me. So today's plan is therapy in the morning with our therapist, Alex. I have posted his video link for those of you that care to peruse it several times, I think, on my community page. He's also a bit of a quirky character. He's neurodivergent, ADHD, but what a therapist. He's a really good therapist. I think you guys might enjoy his insights and stuff. Very intelligent, very well researched. Has helped my husband more than any other therapist we've ever seen, which is awesome. When I get up to my mailbox, I will put the thing back on my face so you don't have to just look at the road. Sometimes it's fun to see where you're walking. I want to see the person talking to you. And I don't mind that, obviously. I've been on camera for so many years, I'm used to it now. No, it's a little would turn it was old-timey cameras. You know, digital cameras, but like one of the very first models, probably ancient now. I'm sure there's all kinds of updated versions of digital cameras. Well, my friend Dave the other day at the bowling alley, he was taking pictures with his digital camera, and they turned out pretty amazingly. Okay, I'll put it back on my face. Here I am. Good morning. I'm just really trying to do everything I can to not lose the stream or have it buffer or rubber band, as Dolly called it, so badly that you miss half of what I'm saying. Because I know that bugs people. It bugs me when people have that happen too. But yeah, I'm just out here doing Blossom today. Mayim Bialik style. I even have the boots on. Check it out. I just look like Blossom today. I'm just in a weird, quirky Blossom kind of mood. I used to love that show. Okay, anyway. And then, of course, Mayim Bialik went on Big Bang Theory after that. She was Sheldon's girlfriend and then wife. That was a fun show, too. I used to like that one. Anyhow. And then the girl from Big Bang Theory, she used to be on 8 Simple Rules with John Ritter. Yeah, she was kind of fun on that one. A little bit inappropriate for my taste, but she's a typical teenager trying to get away with stuff. Oh, man. I had to yawn. And I think the lady from Married with Children, if I'm not mistaken, didn't she play John Ritter's wife on that? 8 Simple Rules. It's kind of cool when you know all those different shows and you like the shows. And people, the movie stars, TV stars, whatever, are on all the different shows, but they're different characters, and your mind has to kind of wrap around. Okay, we're not looking at Peg Bundy right now. We're looking at this guy's wife, you know, John Ritter's character's wife. Not the same. And your mind has to kind of mold with whatever the situation is. All right, we are on square number 3, y'all. Square number 3, the last and final one. Well, last does mean final, obviously. So yeah, therapy is happening today. And other than that, I'm hoping to vacuum my floors today, but the vacuum bothers my husband a lot, so I wait until he's okay with it. He doesn't like the sound. It's a very loud machine, unfortunately. Yeah, Dee Dee needs to get herself a better vacuum. I really need to. It's an older one, and it's a Shark, which means it picks up and sucks up dirt like none other. But it's old because it was my ex-husband's wife's vacuum. She was giving it to Amber, and Amber didn't want it or need it. So she gave it to me, and I loved it. I really like the Shark vacuum, but it's seen better days. And the cord is very, very messed up. And I'm scared to even touch the cord most of the time because I'm afraid of electrocuting myself. So it is time to eventually invest in a new machine for my floors. Hopefully one that picks up as much as the Shark does. But honestly, my rugs are not that thick where I would need to worry about having any type of device that is super good on suction. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, now it buffered a little earlier, so I guess it doesn't matter. It just does what it wants to do. It's not any certain spot. It's just whenever it feels like buffering, it buffers. Wonderful. It's just probably because of the rain, too. Maybe rain makes it harder to connect in the airways. But what a privilege we have in this day and age to be able to reach out to everybody literally around the world with our face and our voice. We can literally say anything just about. I mean, within reason, there is censorship, obviously. Very free to be everywhere, all over the place. No boundaries, just all across the world. It's kind of neat. I remember when it wasn't a thing. You talk to people about this, they look at you cross-eyed like, huh? What are you talking about? Camera, and you can... Okay, it buffered again. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm still taking my walk. And whether you see me or not or hear me, I'm still walking. So the show must just enjoy nature today, honestly. I'm glad it's not raining because look at these skies. Oops, sorry. Look at these skies. Very, very overcast. Looks like I'm going to get my head dumped on any minute. But so far we're good. Haven't had any dumping going on. Here comes the truck. And I'm live again. It says reconnecting, and then I get the little spinny, spinny, spinny. And then it says live. You're live. Okay, well, we are almost halfway done with the very last square of the walk. And then I will have the street in front of my house and my driveway, and I will be home. And if nobody's in here chatting, I will conclude. We shall see how that all turns out. It's all up to you. You guys remember Donnie and Marie? They used to sing a song. I'm leaving it up to you. You decide what you're gonna do. Now do you want my love? Or are we through? I was thinking about that song when I said it's up to you. You have the ball is in your court. So today is a leg day. I did arm day yesterday. Oh my Lord. Grueling workout on the arms. Absolutely. Today is leg day. It'll be another grueling workout on the legs, especially since I'm walking too. So the muscles are probably already pretty overworked. But this will be intentional. Progressive overload issue type thing. So we'll see what that entails. I have workouts that I've saved, and I just pull those up on my phone and I do the workouts. Usually 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, just depends on the workout. So that'll be happening at some point today, probably after our Alex appointment. And then other than that, like I said, just cleaning the house, eating right, all that good stuff. I did manage to get my calories down in the 1300s, which is right for my body size. I'm just a little thing. I'm only 5 feet tall, y'all. 5 feet tall. Oh, and I made the ever fatal mistake. It's not really fatal, but I ate just the end of my husband's pizza crust last night at Bible study. Just the end. And woke up with, let's see, I think it was this nostril shut, congested shut, where I couldn't breathe and I had a headache and yeah, something in that pizza crust, I'm telling you. I don't know if it's the emulsifiers they use or what it is, but it's just not worth it. As good as that pizza crust looks and I imagine it's going to taste, Not worth it. It's hard, guys. When you're in a group of people, and not everybody, but most people were grabbing pizza, and you could just see them. You know how it is? They grab that piece and it's like dangling off their fingers, and your mind imagines automatically, oh my gosh, that drippy cheese and that yummy sauce and the soft crust, and it gets all oily and mushy, and you just start tasting it before you even taste it, and then you're like, gotta have, you know. I didn't do that. I just took my finger, scraped the cheese off the top of one piece, and just ate the crust off the end. Actually, it wasn't Matthew's pizza, it was my piece of pizza. And I just took the rest of the crust without all the stuff on it and set it on a plate and didn't touch it. But even that little tiny bit of crust I ate, and the little bit of cheese, which that kind of cheese doesn't usually bother me. That's mozzarella. I can eat mozzarella. I can eat hard cheeses. But that little bit of crust just did me in. So, lesson learned. Again, same lesson, always repeated. Laura, stay away from pizza crust. You can make your own pizza. You know, the best kind of pizza, either eggplant or zucchini. But y'all, I went to the store the other day, and the zucchinis were like this long. I'm like, what on earth is going on with our crops right now? Who can do anything with a zucchini that tiny? You need a bunch of them, and I didn't want to spend money on a bunch of little tiny zucchinis. I want the big long zucchinis, you know, like the farmers grow on the farm or in their gardens or whatever. But yeah, it just wasn't worth the dollar, or however many dollars it was. All right, I'm home. I did my 3 squares, guys. So, y'all want to talk, or is this it? Are we done for the day? You decide. Somebody say hi or bye or howdy doody, something. You guys get to call the shots here. And Frey will not leave me alone. Frey, you really need to go home to your owner, sir. You do not belong here. He does for a while, and then he comes back again. Oh my Lord. This again. Again with this. See this? Rubbing up against my legs. You're not supposed to be here, Frey. You have your own food at your house. You have your own warm kitty house. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like, talk to the head. Because nothing else is listening. Yeah, I know. But you really need to listen and go home. Don't pee on me. Put your tail down. I don't trust you. I like this dress. I don't want you ruining it with kitty piddle. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Well, nobody's talking. So, let's see. I'll give it till it says 20, 21, and then I will head off if nobody's talking to me. We'll just sit here and let Frey do his thing for a minute. I don't like being in this predicament, guys. I really don't. I know. Hey, Slicksy. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm not your territory to mark, sir. Ugh. Okay, anyway. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm just about to conclude my live stream here. I'm going to try to get in my house without Mr. Frey coming in. And I'll hand him out some food out the window, because we're trying to train him that this is not your house. Can you see what? The Frey cat? You want to see Frey? He's over at my door trying to get in because he thinks he lives here. I'm going to have to just carry him over to the table. Or somewhere so he can go home. Hi, Meech. There's my Meech. She lives here. touch me. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to strategically do this. Frey, go. You do not belong in my house. Come on. Go up here, away from the door. Oh, you got a burr on you, don't you? And you got another boo-boo on you. What happened, bud? Did you get in a fight last night with my cat? Because he knows you're not supposed to be here. No. No, Frey. Go. Go. No, Frey. Okay. I'm going to hand him out some food. Rosie, you don't need to go out right now, girl. I need to go get this cat some food. I don't need to, but I'm going to. I always try to give him a little bit of the leftovers that my cats won't eat. Just so he has something in case maybe he ate all his food and he's still hungry. His owner feeds him, but apparently it's not even. Rosie, calm yourself. Go if you want to go. Oh, goodness gracious. This thing won't fit out there very well. Oh my gosh, hold on, y'all. There. You're going out in the rain too? Crazy cats. Alright, well, there you go. He's got food out there now. He can come to the back window and eat if he wants. Alright, guys. I am going to conclude this live stream. And I will talk to you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.